Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Sentinel Sports Extra Cavs post-game report. Game one of the second round of the Eastern Conference playoffs between the Cavs and the Pacers tonight. It did not exactly go as Cavs fans had hoped, as the Pacers defeated the Cavs 121-112 in front of the sold-out Rocket Arena. Let's put it this way. The Pacers probably played the best game they could possibly play. And the Cavaliers played possibly the worst game they could play. And the Pacers won by 9 points. So if the Cavs shoot a little better, 46% they shot tonight, and a little better than the pathetic 24% from 3-point range, 9 of 38 they shot tonight. And I know it's going to sound stupid to say it here, but I would not be surprised if the Cavs win the next 4 games and take this series 4-1. They were probably really embarrassed by this tonight, and they should be embarrassed. They didn't play good defense for 3.5 quarters. They didn't play. They didn't shoot well for the whole game, pretty much. The Pacers got whatever they wanted from the perimeter, inside, no matter what. They got whatever they wanted. Rebounding ended up 43 rebounds apiece, but for most of the game, the Pacers were dominating the boards too. Cavs couldn't even take an advantage of Pacer turnovers. Pacers turned the ball over 17 times, and the Cavs only got 22 points off those turnovers. So they didn't play well tonight at all. The Cavs played absolutely horrible tonight. And the Pacers, they shot out of their mind in the first half. And, they ended the game shooting 53% and 53% from 3-point range. Made 10 more threes than the Cavs and only won by 9 points. So what that tells me is if the Cavs can get on track and hopefully get Darius Garland back next game, the series will shift. But, you got to give the Pacers credit for coming into Rocket Arena, a hostile atmosphere, and taking down the Cavs in game one of the series, taking the momentum away. The home team has momentum, and the Cavs looked almost disinterested early on tonight, which is very hard to understand with Kenny Atkinson, because that's usually not a thing with him. If this was a year ago, J.B. Bickerstaff, I wouldn't have been shocked at this at all. But with Atkinson, I was kind of surprised because he's a different coach. So did Darius Garland not being there hurt? Yeah, well, because he might have shot better than 24% from 3-point range, which hurt, a lot. Donovan Mitchell did score 33, but the Cavs were a minus 19 when he was on the floor. So that's not good. He did break the record that he was tied with Michael Jordan for 7 straight 30-point game one performances. Tonight was his 8th straight. So he now is the single all-time leader in that category. But how much does that matter when you lose? Probably not a lot. To him, being he is a total team player. So right is what a lot of the know-it-all fans were wrong about, saying that the Cavs were better without Darius Garland. As myself and a lot of people who cover the team realize, that is a absolutely stupid thing to say. But when you replace Darius Garland with Sam Merrill, it's not going to work out well. Look, Sam Merrill has his nights where he shoots the lights out. The defense isn't great. I know it's gotten better, but it is great. And to criticize Darius Garland's defense, well, guess what? It's better than Sam Merrill's defense. So hopefully next on Tuesday, game 2, the Cavs get back on track, and even the series 1-1. If they were to go down 0-2 heading to Indianapolis, that would be catastrophic. But let's see what happens on Tuesday. I know the Cleveland mentality is the sky is falling because how things have gone in the past. But remember, this is an organization that won a championship. This isn't the Browns, where it completely collapses and you get humiliated by the Houston Texans. This is the Cleveland Cavaliers, a good organization, with a good owner, good from top to bottom. So it's one game, as Donovan Mitchell just said here in the post-game press conference. So I will not be covering the game on Tuesday. We'll have a new guy, Ken Krisner, covering the game. I've known Ken for a while. He'll do a great job. He's not going to do a pre or post game report, but I'm sure he'll write a fabulous article. He's a really good reporter. I've known Ken for a while. So until next time, week 5 here, or maybe I'll do a pre or post game report road. I'm Tim Shire, and we'll talk to you later.